Hey guys, it's Coach Rin here. We're going to go over some of the sprints exercises. So the warm-up, the plyos, the skips, the hurdle mobility. So first up we have arms behind back stretch. Simple stretch, you're just arms behind back, bending over. Then we have folding quad or the tabletop. So you're kind of going to go up, push your hips up, and make sure you're leaning forward a bit to really feel the stretch. Pretzel. So you're going to cross over and face the opposite direction. And then once you're done with that, you're going to pull your other leg in as I'm doing there. And you will do that on both sides. Next is the butterfly stretch. With each of these strips, make sure that you are holding them for about 15 seconds or so. Now we have the 3 direction sitting, so you're just going each direction, forward, left, and right. Back scorpions will be a little different. The most important thing here is to keep your shoulders flat on the ground. Same with front scorpions. Keep your shoulders and chest flat on the ground. Your goal is almost to try to touch your hands if you can. If you can't, that's perfectly fine. Hopefully we can get you there. Next you have upside down straight leg into hurdle. You're going to hold the straight leg flutter for about 2 to 3 seconds, then you'll go down into a hurdle form. If you can't quite go down into hurdle, it's okay if you go into more like a butterfly stretch. Next we have rolling hurdler. You're always going to roll towards the side, towards the leg that you stick out. And then you'll switch kind of halfway through, just as I'm doing there. It will be a little faster as I'm about to do. There you go. Next is upside down cycling. Same as the upside down straight leg, except now you're cycling your legs. Again, hold it about 2 to 3 seconds, and then you'll go down. If you need to go down into a butterfly stretch, that's fine, but if you can go down into hurdler, that's great. Now we're up and we're walking. We're doing knee pulls here. For these stretches, you're going to go about 20 feet or so, 20 meters. Ankle pulls are next. Then you'll move into quad pulls. From there we have Frankensteins. Most of these are pretty simple stuff you've probably already done. Calf sweeps. Make sure you're jogging in between and just sweeping down at your calf. With the ankling, calving, and kneeing, the goal here is to just go right over the top of your ankles. You're not lifting your feet higher than that. Calving, same thing, but now you're going through your calf, lifting it right through the middle of your calf. So I'll go second time with that just so you can see it. And now you're kneeing, same concept, right through your knees. High knees and hip kickers. So you're gonna almost go into a butt kick and then pull that through into a high knee. So here I will go a little bit faster doing it. So it's a butt kick into a high knee almost. Now we have the A skips, B skips, and C skips. These are pretty standard. That was the A skip. Your B skip is kind of an advancement. You're pawing at the ground. You're pulling down into the ground. C skips go middle, out, and you're alternating legs as you go. Butt kicks, you're just moving backwards. Straight leg shuffle. With this, I want to make sure that each step has more power, more force. Sideways high knee, this one's a little more challenging. You're going to be pushing off with that back leg and doing a high knee with the other leg. Run and switch, you're pawing down like a B skip, but you're switching legs as you go. So now you're doing the double hand high knee march. So this is almost like a jumping jack while doing a high knee skip. Side to side high knees. Your arms are just kind of relaxed and you're just doing high knees to the side. Big arm high knees, make sure you really emphasize the big arms as you're doing high knees. Feet together hops, very tiny, tiny hops. And you're keeping your feet together. This is a calf burner. Rotating arms, heel to heel high knees. So with this, you're almost going to try to click your hands to your feet. And make sure you get your arms together and they're above your head as you go. Elbow crunch high knees, so elbows, arms above your head, and you're crunching down while doing a high knee. Really feel it in the core. Out to middle, it's the same thing as a C skip. You're just doing the C skip. Now out to middle to kick is a C skip plus you're adding a kick at the end. So it's a C to a B skip almost. Straight legs with big arms, just straight legs, and you're emphasizing the big arms. Hopping march. So you're not going full all the way into a high knee, it's just about halfway, and you're just doing running arms with it. So now our hurdle mobility, you're doing right leg lead. So each step over the hurdle, your right leg is going first. Now the left leg is the same thing. You're going to lead each step with your left leg as you go over. Try not to go around the hurdle with your foot. Go straight over it. Alternating. So now you're alternating straight through to the next hurdle. Backwards or hip openers. With this one, you don't have to alternate, but you can. I didn't in this one. I usually do. Next is hurdle hops. As soon as you land, your goal is to hop immediately over the next one. Now it's hurdle hop squats. So you're going to squat in between and jump from that squat position. Hurdle hop into knee over. You'll usually have 4 to 6 hurdles for this. You're hopping on one leg, knee all the way up, and then you're switching over the next one. Depth jumps. Stick one leg out, doesn't matter which leg, you're going to land at the same time on both and you're jumping off both. So one leg out just to help you fall a little bit, and then as soon as you land, your goal is to jump straight over the hurdle.